So I bought Beamng about a week or two ago, and have been playing through it, and oh my gosh, is that a breath of fresh air. I'm used to, I think personally, it's just something different compared to how the normal Sims are. If you look at Gran Turismo, running into a wall at 700 miles an hour, there's not much damage to it, you know? Um, if I redline my car constantly, I'm not going to have any issues. In Assetto Corsa, if I end up skidding off the track into the barrier, worst I have is some visual damage, not anything actually affecting the car. If I ram someone in Assetto Corsa Competizione, a light damage to the bumper is really all I'm gonna get. Maybe a penalty. Sorry. So I think Beamng is just a breath of fresh air. It's something different that I can look at and be like, hey, look at that. I have to actually worry about my vehicle. Mechanical sympathy. I can't redline my car constantly. The closest thing I've seen to that is in iRacing. If you redline your car at the beginning of the race for too long, then halfway through the race, you're going to end up having, like, your engine blow up. I can't believe I forgot to mention the fact that in Roblox, you can have your car catch on fire. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. Also, rate the music in the background. I think it's pretty good. You can have brake fade, which I know Assetto Corsa Competizione has to an extent, but it's not really that in your face about it. If I end up hitting my bumper in a way, my tires are permanently locked in a direction where I can't turn left, I'm stuck right. The only quote-unquote sim that I've seen that's remotely close to how Beamng functions is EA's WRC. I never played the Dirt Rally games or Richard Burton's Rally or anything like that, so I don't think I can compare. I've also never played what's it called? R Factor 2 or Automobilista or Le Mans Ultimate. Those are things on my bucket list of things to play, but it's not something I own currently, or have the sim racing gear for it. I don't have a wheel yet, which hopefully after my next paycheck I will have, but I can't compare Beamng to those ones. But for WRC, I know your hood could fly off if you hit like the barrier too hard. Your wheels, I've had them locked permanently in a direction. You can overheat, but it's not quite as fast as you can in Beamng. I think their overheating mechanics are kind of slow. Your wheels can pop, like your tires, just gone. And then you hear the little thud, 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 thud. You can miss your shifting points. It's the closest thing, I think, to what Beamng has. And I think that's just why Beamng is such a breath of fresh air. I hope Assetto Corsa 2 or Assetto Corsa Evo, whichever one's the actual successor. I don't know if Assetto Corsa Evo is just going to end up being like how ACC was. I think ACE, which I'm just going to start calling ACE, is going to be in Assetto Corsa 2. With modding support and stuff, they just didn't want to call it AC2. But ACE, I'm hoping, has some decent crash physics. And I know why Sims can't do it. It's because of licensing issues. Like, if I end up crashing my car and it looks totaled, and that is a Porsche, for example, if I end up totaling a Porsche in the sim, then post that video online, it's going to end up, like, hitting the company a little bit. Like, if you look, this is true story, by the way. They were doing tests in Beamng about the Tesla Cybertruck. And it was just so, it portrayed the company so poorly. They did not like, Tesla does not like how bad the Cybertruck looks in their crash models. And to be fair, it's a little bit better than the crash models like to portray it. Like, no one realizes that car's going 120 miles an hour in those sims. Like, the Cybertruck's not getting up to that on its own usually. Like, no flag to Tesla, but they faked their own racing footage. If you look online, pull up a video of the Tesla Cybertruck versus Porsche 911. They sent out this as an ad. They had a Porsche 911 racing a Cybertruck for what should have been a mile stretch. It was actually a quarter mile, and the Tesla beat out the Porsche in that own quarter mile while carrying a Porsche, which is impressive on its own, but it's not true. So that's the shadiness of Tesla is something I'll get into later. Please don't attack me, Elon Musk. But yeah, I think Beamng Is just a massive breath of fresh air compared to how Assetto Corsa or stuff is. I'm hoping Assetto Corsa Evo can end up getting the licensing to actually have crash physics, because I think it's either Need for Speed Heat or Need for Speed Unbound got some form of licensing, because you could actually total your cars pretty close to total your cars in those sims. I think there's one other where they got decently close. iRacing has a close enough crash physics where your panelings of your cars and stuff can fly off if you hit someone. I might need to buy iRacing eventually, but I don't feel like going broke. So, but yeah, sorry about no video for like the past 2 uploads. I've been really sick, so just dying over here, and I've had work after every day. I think I might shift the upload schedule to be every Saturday. So if it only ends up coming out every Saturday, then that's because I shifted it. But, you know, smash like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, you know. Next video is going to be a banger.